Welcome back, everybody, to New York, where in a fast and furious first round, New England has picked twice in the first round. Cleveland has picked twice in the first round. 4 picks in Ohio in the first round because, even though they traded down, the Cincinnati Bengals are now picking in the number 27 slot for the second time. The Bengals, earlier in the draft, picked Dre Kirkpatrick, the cornerback from Alabama. So here are the number 3 teams out of 4 in this division made the playoffs. The Bengals had a marvelous year. Andy Dalton, top of the second round quarterback, was a leader. They hit big with the wide receiver Green. Benson is a question, although they have Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis with the Patriots. Benson is not on the team at the moment. And of course they play defense for Marvin Lewis. They made the playoffs and nobody saw that coming. Credit the Bengals.
You know, Mike Brown has never drafted a guard in the first round, ever. This might be the year, because somebody has to block Elodie Nata. And last I checked, the Bengals have 2 new guards, Travell Wharton, they picked up from Jacksonville, and Jacob Bell. Cordy Glenn, Kevin Zeitler, I think it really helped this football team inside.
The Bengals.
With the 27th pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Kevin Zeitler, guard, Wisconsin.
And there you go. I think you know their offense, too, don't you, Coach?
I don't know anything about the draft process, though, Chris. I do know that Kevin Zeitler is another Wisconsin Badger that can come off the ball and do some things athletically. He can play in a zone scheme. He's an athletic puller. He can find his target. He can redirect. At the end of the day, he can thump you. I think the Bengals knew that the Ravens were looking at Zeitler later in this round to replace Ben Grubbs. But we already talked about the lack of guards on the Bengal football team. Andy Dalton needs firm protection so he can step up in the pocket. Zeitler is a good athlete. He's not an elite athlete, but he is an every down wrecking machine that works to finish.
What do we say about Dave Brady last year? A mauler. That's what Kevin Zeitler is. A true mauler, powerful in the upper body. Really loves the battle, scratch and claw. Gets the most out of his talent. Limited a little athletically. But I'll tell you what, he played at a very high level. And there were a lot of teams in the late first round that were on this kid and wanted him to be part of their offensive line.
They say he's a great athlete. If he can do a backflip like Jerome Simpson, then we got some story going for a Badger up front. All right, now, Green Bay, Baltimore, San Francisco, Denver, and the Giants, and that's it.